Okay, let's talk about writing sales copy that motivates a response. And this can also apply to those of you that are just doing online sales. So if you decide that, hey, I'm not going to do direct mail, some of these tips will be helpful for writing online sales copy too, although it is geared to direct mail, but I think there is definitely some crossover here. So one of my clients, Beachbody, does anybody know of Beachbody Fitness? They have P90X, Insanity. Here's an offer I just did for Shakeology. They're one of my clients. We're constantly offering different products and services for them. One of the things that I've learned from working with them and other health mailers is that you really need to tailor your copy to fit your target audience. You got to know exactly who it is you're marketing to. I had a diet company come to me and say, Craig, we have been doing direct mail for our diet offer, and it's completely bombing. It's not working. Can you help us out? And I said, okay, well, let's talk about this. So tell me, who is your buyers? And they said, well, our diet program works for women in their 30s all the way up to men and women in their 50s and 60s. And I said, so let me make this clear. You're men and women 30 to 60. And they said, yep, that's our target audience. And so I said, okay. So I went and I looked at their sales letter. And when I looked at it and read it was very generic. They were trying to talk to women in their 30s the same way they talk to men in their 50s and 60s. Now let me ask you guys, do you think that men in their 60s have the same reason for wanting to go on a diet as women in their 30s? No, totally different. You have to tailor your copy to your target audience. So what I did with them is we created one piece for women who are age 30 to 40, and then we created another piece from 40 to 50, and we had everything broken out between men and women and their ages, because each age group has a different reason why they're wanting to lose that weight. Now that we've tailored our copy to fit the target audience, it's much more responsive. So for you guys, and whatever you're selling or marketing, make sure you know who your customer is. Think about them in your mind, that you've got that exact age, income, hobbies, interests, everything you've got to know about them. You want to write your sales copy and tailor it to fit them. Second thing, use the correct lingo or vocabulary for your niche. So I have a client that markets to the banks, all the big banks in the United States. And when we worked on a sales campaign for them, there's certain lingo that we had to use that would connect with these CEOs. A couple of those terms were net interest margin compression. I have no clue what that means. But bankers know what it means, right? It's a word that they use. It's something that's common for them. So when the banking client came to me and said, Craig, we got to say those words, I'm like, does it make sense? They're like, yeah, they'll know what it is. We have to say things like loan growth and a whole bunch of other banking words, some I can't even pronounce. But the thing is by talking and using the words and vocabulary that resonates in that niche, we get a better piece. We'll get more response. So tailor your copy to fit your target audience, and make sure you use the correct lingo or vocabulary.